See, normally I wear boxing shirts, but for this one, it's or UFC, whatever, but I'm going to go with a France classic here, 80s classic. And it's Cyril Gane, the French sensation. They're not really known for a lot of the fighters because, let's write Francis Ngannou or whatever, UFC. He's that, yeah. There's not a lot of French fighters out there that you could name on the top of your head and go, they're class. But Gane is very good and he's fighting Tom Aspinall. And this fight is interesting because I think this is Tom Aspinall's toughest test, where he's fighting a calculated kickboxing style fighter who has a great range, a great jab. He's a bit stiff, he's a bit robotic, but he's got all the tools to keep Tom Aspinall off him. This is a very tough fight for Tom Aspinall because the guys he's fought have sort of led in. Gane will sit back and try to utilise that hand speed, that jab, not hand speed. That's Tom Aspinall's area. But I think Aspinall ultimately breaks him down with the body shots and the ground game and the fast hand speed. I just think the speed is going to be key. But this is more in hope because if you said to me, on gut instinct, I've got a bad feeling about this fight for Aspinall. I think that Cyril Gane has the tools to negate him. But is he too upright? Is he too stiff? Is Aspinall just too powerful? I wouldn't think this is a fight where power matters. Gane's got power. I think this is a fight where Aspinall's just got to be patient. This is definitely one of those. He's not going to blow Cyril Gane out there in a round. If he does, then incredible. I don't see that. I think he may edge it on a decision. This is going to be an hard fight for Tom Aspinall. If you just think he's going to go in and knock Cyril Gane out, maybe the hand speed will show. Maybe. I think Gane's going to try and play a smart kickboxing style fight, possibly go for them head kicks, and then he's going to try and utilise the jab, the long range, and just be patient in there and then try a ground game. But Tom Aspinall is very good on the ground and his recovery. But we need to see him in the trenches, guys, and he wants to know if he's got it. I'm a bit nervous for this one for Tom Aspinall because I think it's a tough fight. Styles make him, and I think this style could be all wrong for him with someone who just sits back and waits to capitalise and could accumulate. But I think Aspinall doesn't let you accumulate. He lands so quick. Now, unless Aspinall gets caught with one, going in, getting eager, it's been a while. His fight spans are like a year apart, and this could make you very impatient going into the ring. I'm going to go Tom Aspinall, but this is mainly on heart. I hate to say it, this isn't an educated decision. This is mainly wanting him to win. I'm very nervous about this fight because I think Gane, I'm making a prediction and I'm sort of in that position where I have to say Gane's going to win. But in all that, I just think he's too slow. And that will tell a factor. If he's waiting around too long for Aspinall, he might wake up still waiting. Because Aspinall doesn't mess about with his approach. He's fast. He moves in and out. He knows what he's doing. He's not just a slugger. And his ground game is immense. So I'm going to go Tom Aspinall because of the explosiveness, because of the speed, because of his all-round brutal game. He's instinctive, he's relentless. But Gane is a tough fight. And it wouldn't shock me if the upset happened. However, my prediction is Tom Aspinall gets the W. But it's going to be a hard-fought fight. I think this, again, is going to be a decision fight. I can't see him knocking Gane out, but if he does, wow, that's incredible. I just think it's a very systematic fight for Tom Aspinall to deal with. Gane's different. He's patient. And when you're dealing with a patient fighter, the timing could go for or against you. I think Aspinall wins just, but I'm saying just. This ain't going to be a knockout, I don't feel. But if he does, then least I was right in saying he'll win. But again, you can tell in my voice that I'm not 100% sure on this one. I think Gane has a chance of winning, but I'm just edging Tom Aspinall, and I emphasise just um, the activity that will push the judges, that will sway if it goes the distance. But the speed against the stiffness, it's sort of, maybe it's more I think about it, the athleticism from Tom Aspinall. He's fighting a big dog who can kick, but unless he gets head kicked back, Aspinall does enough every round and gets. I think this is a trench fight for him, and it could be a great learning curve, especially if you're talking about John Jones. Tom Aspinall with the W, and I'm going on a split or a unanimous. That's how I feel. Peace.